this came down today where the Supreme Court said, you know, that USAID money that you want to block? Well, guess what, Trumpy? You can't block it. The Supreme Court voted against Trump, and it all centers around Coney Barrett, and they are not happy. Trump and MAGA are pissed, bro. Dude, get your popcorn. Oh my God. Get your popcorn, people. It's weird how an issue comes up that can sort of fracture alliances. And now, like, MAGA is realizing that even though they assume the Supreme Court is theirs, it's not that simple. Because the fact of the matter is a lot of the stuff that Trump is trying to do here via his executive order is wildly unconstitutional. And it's not going to be an easy fix. There are 9 justices on the Supreme Court, and not all 9 of them just want to rubber stamp everything Trump does. They don't. There's a couple, Kavanaugh, Alito, there are a couple there that would, like, whatever. They're probably going to side with Trump no matter what. But, even Gorsuch could be on the fence occasionally, but they thought they had this locked. I think one of the great stories about MAGA that I am starting to see that's going to be real interesting to watch develop is their overconfidence. There is no question right now with the MAGA people that just because they won the popular vote and they won this election, they are really walking around like high on their own supply. They are walking around like, we got this in the bag. They're like, you're going to lose every election from here on out. We're going to take over. 80% of the country's on our side. Woke is dead. But, like, man, they barely eked out a victory. And there are huge swaths of the country that can't stand them or their agenda. And now they're seeing that, this Supreme Court justice is not going to let them unilaterally flip the Constitution on its head. But you see, they're pissed, bro. They are pissed. They're out for blood, bro. Dude, fuck them. I never thought I'd be happy to see Coney Barrett. This is Coney B watching Trump as he walks by. Dude, she does not look like she likes him. Look at that gaze. Oh my God. I don't think she likes him, guys. I honestly don't. Dude, that was something else, bro. Look at him, though. Cat turd. They are all chiming in. She's weak and a coward. Here's the deal with these fuckers and cat turd, with all the rest of these right-wing motherfuckers. You ready? We have a document here in America. Cat turd, right-wingers, right-wing fucking cuckfluencers. We have a document in America. It's called the Constitution. And no offense, just because you guys are sucking the teat of some 80-year-old old man with fucking bronzer smeared all over his face like a fucking dirty, like, automobile engine, we're not going to flip the Constitution over so you guys can hump a couch with fucking JD, bro. And the fact of the matter is Elon's little DOGE agency, it has no authority. They have no authority to go in and cancel contracts in any government agency. DOGE is not a legitimate agency. The only way you can create real government agencies is through an act of Congress. And they haven't done that. So DOGE doesn't exist. And their recommendations have no bearing. They cannot cancel a contract. They cannot stop payment on any money. They just don't have the stones. And they need to understand that, like, forcefully, that no, just because you guys have a fantasy of your little authoritarian jerk-off buddies coming in and, like, doing whatever they want, like, no. I know you think you have all the rights. You think you get to do whatever you want whenever you want, but you don't. And, dude, it is a clown show. Oh, my God, you got to see this tweet. Dude, this is amazing. You're fired. Wait, you're rehired. Email us a list of things you've done today. Wait, forget it. You're fired again. Come back. Your job was important. You're fired or hired. Come into the office. Wait, the office has no computers. Go home. We are the Department of Government Efficiency. Dude, tell me that's not the funniest shit you've ever seen. Oh my God, dude. That is it. That is the entire experience of that's it. And then Elon making a boob reference when somebody asks him a question. There's your Doge. It is literally the most like scrambling, poorly managed, complete sham. Nobody working in that environment knows what the f they're doing, dude. It's a straight up disaster. It is epic. The couch, you see the couch humping? Dude. Oh shit. Dude, that's funny, bro. Politics is up to it again, dude. Oh, Lord. I want to look a little bit at the Coney Barrett. She's a big problem, they say. Cat turd is fucking upset. She's weak and a coward. Oh, look at this. Coney Barrett wouldn't even hide her contempt for 2 seconds. Yeah, no. Good for her, though, dude. She should have contempt for him. He's a despicable, disgusting human being. I mean, when you think about it, dude, there's got to be Christians all over America that are just so disheartened by Trump. So, yeah, this is what they're mad about. The Supreme Court has ruled that he does deserve a throat punch. Yeah, I wish that was the ruling. That would be good. If that was the ruling, the Supreme Court has ruled Trump gets a throat punch. But the Supreme Court ruled that he's got to unfreeze $1.9 billion in foreign aid, and they are livid. Does a single district court judge who likely lacks jurisdiction have the unchecked power to compel the government of the United States to pay out and probably lose forever $2 billion taxpayer dollars? The answer to that question should be an emphatic no, but a majority of the court apparently thinks otherwise. I am stunned. See, this is really important, man. There's a lot of situations like this where people's lives are at stake. Like USAID, they're walking around like mocking it and calling it woke and shit. But there are probably tens of thousands, maybe even hundreds of thousands of people worldwide that are being kept alive by this money. People that are sick and helping to stave off pandemics and waves of sickness and shit, you know, stemming the spread of HIV and shit in Africa. Like, it's crazy. And you're right. You are right that no matter what, they are mad. Even when they win, they're mad. They're just mad. This is important to look at. This is Mike Benz. He's, you know, Ashley St. Clair's friend and one of these weird QAnon, like, conspiracy theorist guys, right? But look what he says here. It says, by going after USAID the very first week, the White House has done what they say to do in prison: find the biggest, baddest, meanest guy on your cell block and sock him square in the jaw on day one. Now, first, I find it interesting that they're using a prison metaphor for governing, which is horrible. Like, prison's the worst culture to, like, why would they use prison culture as their model for how to govern, right? It's like, Jesus, that's a problem for starters. Prison culture is not really, you know, it's not sustainable there, guys. But anyway, what Megan McArdle says here, correction, this is like wandering into the prison infirmary and attacking the sickest patient you can find. USAID is the least politically popular agency in the government, having almost no domestic constituency other than people who make stuff that gets sold to aid programs. And it really is like they hate USAID because it's humanitarian, because it's, you know, a little more Christian than those Christians are comfortable with being. But it helps around the globe, and it also helps a lot of LGBTQ people. And let's be honest, anything that touches LGBTQ issues at all gets attacked by the right wing because they just hate LGBTQ people and they want to try to deny them help or aid or, you know, compassion or any type of assistance, period, because of their freakish, religious zealotry that has nothing to do with the reality of their actual Bible. But anyway, they've created a situation where they cut all this stuff. They labeled it as crazy. They didn't really figure out what they cut. Then people start dying or they can't get HIV medication, and slowly but surely the public finds out what USAID does. And now they're actually building sympathy for the agency. They found a way to make people more sympathetic with the agency. I feel like long term it's going to backfire. And then not getting a slam dunk. They didn't get the slam dunk they thought they were going to get from the Supreme Court. And so it's going to be a lot more difficult of a road. It's going to be a lot more difficult of a road than they think it is. What is up, guys? Thank you so much for watching. You like the video, you want to support independent resistance media, you know what to do. Drop that sub, hit the like button, and please share it. And we do love our members, so if you want to become a member, it's another really great way to support. Thanks again for everything, guys. I'll see you next time. Let's go.